What's going on, guys? It's Pete, PeteIsip.com. Hope you guys are doing good. And I was doing a lot of work yesterday on the computer and doing some stuff and making these flyers and whatnot. And the big term that came to me was the word quitting. And I know that's the time that most and everyone already, a lot of people already gave up on their resolutions because there's no big high goals, there's no standards, there's no big push for you to do better. And quitting is always an option for you, and it's just easier to do so than it is to struggle it out and see where it's going to go and see the ending light, because it's easier just to give up, and it's easier just to quit and then say I could do it tomorrow or I'll start it again on the next month. It always brings me back to a story from when I was a kid in wrestling, and I used to get beat up all the time. Like, wrestling is just a sport that when you're in there and you don't have that natural talent, you just don't know better, you're going to lose. You're going to lose and lose and lose and lose. And then you start to learn how to win. It's just one of those sports that teaches you character. It teaches you, and I stress it all the time in my videos. But quitting was an option that I had to, was a path I was going to take because I was just fed up. I was getting hurt. I was going to hospitals for hyperextended elbows, being slammed, concussions, and all that other stuff because I was 215 pounds at like 5'2". What do you expect? You're going to go against kids who are 6'5" and they're seniors. You're a freshman getting beat up. And I wanted to quit. I wanted done. And I'll never forget my coach, who's just a guy that successful coach, wrestling coach that brought their team to the States, had multiple state championships, has his own state championship. And he just said, Pete, if you quit now, you're going to quit for the rest of your life. And it's just one of those things that make you think. And he was, one of those guys that just had like the athletic gear, straight out from the 70s, like chest hair's all helmeted back, just no one could touch his hair, just impeccable. It's like if it gets messy, it just goes like that. And the hair's shiny. I don't know, it's like Travolta. And mucha agua. And then he said, yeah, sorry. I got lost there. And he said, if you quit now, you're going to quit for the rest of your life. And till this day, it sticks with me to the point of where I want to leave things. I want to quit. I want to just not do it and give up. And you know what? This is the point of forget it. It's so much easier just to not do it. But that one quote always stuck in my head, that if you quit now, you're going to quit for the rest of your life. And it makes so much sense. Because as a kid, you don't learn how to fight through things. If you allow your kid to quit a sport, a competition, something that they're working towards, and you allow it to happen without any reasonable excuse, you're giving them an easy pass to just give up, and it's going to carry on for the rest of their life. They're just going to give up on anything, and when things get hard, they're going to give up. And I feel like that's where it breeds. That's where it stems from. It stems from being a kid. So if you guys are out there and you have a kid, or you're on your own, maybe starting something, and you have that quitting attitude, maybe it's not your fault. Maybe it's because no one ever told you that it's okay not to quit. And now's the time to change that, because right now you shouldn't quit. Because if you change that pattern now, that could also, it's not the end. You could still do things, and you can still move in the right direction and not give up on yourself, rather than choosing the road that's easy that you've been doing for your entire life. So my message to you today is, remember, if you quit now, you're probably going to quit on everything for the rest of your life when it gets hard. See you guys later. It's Pete, PeteIsip.com. Make sure you subscribe down below. Follow us, comment, like, whatever it is. Share. I'll see you guys later.